Welcome back to our channel, Soap fans. If you thought Gabi Hernandez had hit rock bottom after being publicly dumped by Philip Kiriakis, you need to brace yourselves. You guys, what is coming up next week for Gabi, her daughter Arianna, and the resident bad boy Liam is going to completely blow your minds. We are talking about a massive betrayal, a jaw-dropping sum of money, and a family explosion that will leave Gabi completely shattered. Let's break down the news first. For the past few weeks, we have watched Gabi absolutely spiral over Arianna getting closer to Liam. Gabi, being the ultimate control freak that she is, decided that she could just buy her way out of this problem. She actually went behind her daughter's back and orchestrated a massive secret payoff. Gabi spoke with Julie Williams about setting up Zoom tutoring sessions for Liam, ensuring that he could continue his education without actually having to physically be in Salem. But here is the kicker. Gabi didn't just offer him a remote learning plan. She handed Liam a massive check for $150,000. Yes, you heard that right. $150,000. She told him she would even arrange his pardon as long as he dumped Arianna, packed up his bags, and left Salem for good. For a broke guy with a criminal record, that is life-changing money. But you know how things work in Salem. Secrets never stay buried, and bribes always backfire. Next week, this entire toxic scheme is going to detonate right in Gabi's face. Arianna is going to find out exactly what her mother did. And you won't believe what happens next. When Ari grills Liam and he completely spills the beans about the bribe, Ari doesn't get mad at him. She directs all of her fiery, explosive rage right at Gabi. In the ultimate power move, Arianna tells Liam to keep every single penny of that $150,000, and she decides to leave Salem with him for the summer, just to teach her mother a brutal lesson. Can you believe it? I am honestly still reeling from this plot twist. Gabi Hernandez just paid $150,000 to get rid of a guy, only to have her own daughter run off with him and the cash. It is the ultimate karma, and let's be real for a second. Gabi completely brought this on herself. I think this move was a huge mistake on Gabi's part, but it is so perfectly in character for her. Let's do a deep psychological dive into Gabi Hernandez for a minute. Gabi has always equated money and power with safety. Think back to her history on the show. She grew up without the massive wealth of the DiMeras or the Kiriakis families. Everything she has, she had to fight tooth and nail for. From her turbulent relationship with Nick Fallon, which ended in his murder and her going to prison, to her ruthless climb to the top of DiMera Enterprises as Stefan's widow, Gabi has learned that the only way to survive in Salem is to control the narrative. She manipulates, she schemes, and she buys her way out of trouble. But Gabi has a massive blind spot when it comes to the people she actually loves. She thinks she can manage Arianna the exact same way she manages a hostile corporate takeover at Titan or DiMera. She views Liam not as a human being that her daughter cares about, but as a liability, a bad PR problem that can be swept under the rug with a six-figure check. The sheer hypocrisy of Gabi Hernandez judging Liam for having a criminal record is absolutely laughable. Gabi has a rap sheet a mile long. She has been to prison, she has blackmailed people, she has rigged pacemakers, for crying out loud, yet she sits on her high horse and decides Liam isn't good enough for her daughter? It is classic, toxic Gabi behavior. And then we have Arianna. A lot of fans think Ari is just being a rebellious teenager, but I actually think she is showing exactly whose DNA she carries. Remember, Arianna is not just Gabi's daughter. She is the daughter of the late Will Horton. That means she is the granddaughter of Sammy Brady. You cannot put a descendant of Sammy Brady in a corner and expect her not to come out swinging. Arianna grew up surrounded by the intense, messy, and often toxic drama of Will, Sonny, and Gabi's custody battles. She is seen her mother manipulate her way through life for years. Ari is smart, she is observant, and she knows exactly how to hit Gabi where it hurts the most. When Arianna finds out about this bribe, it isn't just about Liam anymore. It is about autonomy. It is about a young woman looking at her controlling mother and saying, "You do not own me, and you cannot buy my life." Telling Liam to keep the $150,000 is a stroke of absolute genius. It deprives Gabi of her money, which Gabi values above almost everything, and it deprives her of the control she so desperately craves. Leaving town with Liam for the summer is the ultimate act of rebellion. It is Arianna taking the reins of her own life and leaving Gabi to sit in the ruins of her own making. I absolutely love this storyline because it forces Gabi to face the consequences of her own toxic parenting. We have watched Gabi push away almost everyone in her life. She just lost Philip because she couldn't stop scheming and lying about the Tangent DiMera merger. She tried to play God with corporate documents, and Philip kicked her out. Now, she tried to play God with her daughter's love life, and she has lost Arianna too. Gabi is going to be left completely alone, sitting in an empty room, down $150,000, with absolutely no one to blame but herself. So, where do we go from here? Let's talk about some predictions based on the show's internal logic. Gabi is not someone who handles loss well. When Gabi is backed into a corner and feeling abandoned, she lashes out or she latches on to the nearest life raft. Right now, the only person showing her any grace is Theo Carver. We know Theo has been harboring a massive crush on Gabi, and he has been stepping up to comfort her. I predict that Gabi's devastation over losing Ari is going to push her right into Theo's arms. She is going to be so desperate for validation and control that she might completely use Theo to make herself feel better, which is only going to create a massive mess with Abe, Paulina, and the returning Lexi Carver. Gabi is a walking tornado, and Theo is standing right in her path. As for Arianna and Liam, I think this summer road trip is going to be the making of them. Liam has been trying to be a better person, and ironically, Gabi's dirty money is going to fund his fresh start. I wouldn't be surprised if Liam uses that $150,000 to actually build a stable life, proving Gabi completely wrong. When Ari and Liam eventually return to Salem, they're going to come back stronger, and Gabi is going to have to eat a massive slice of humble pie if she ever wants a relationship with her daughter again. This storyline is soap opera gold. It weaves in the legacy history of the Horton and Hernandez families. It highlights the deep psychological flaws of a legacy character like Gabi, and it sets up the next generation for some incredible drama. Gabi thought she was the puppet master, but Arianna just cut the strings. What do you guys think? Does Gabi deserve to lose her money and her daughter for trying to buy Liam off? Or was she just being a protective mother who went way too far? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the drama of Salem.